I'm at the Slab Camp trailhead. What day is today? Today is August 29th, Friday, August 29th, 2025. My mother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mom. Well, this trip is going to be roughly twice as long as my last trip in the same amount of time. Roughly double the elevation gain and loss. So we'll see how we do. I'm waiting for my inReach to check in, and it still hasn't. It usually takes a while, so sometimes. So I'm just gonna head in. Not gonna worry too much about it. Typical Western Washington fashion here. As I was getting ready to get on the trail, the car came down this road here, no license plate in the front, and the two occupants, let's put it this way, they just weren't backpackers. So I have no idea what they were doing back here. It was very sketchy. So I am eager to get into the woods and go to a place where it's a little bit safer, I suppose. Let's start out here. It says we have to walk up here, and it says the trail is right to the goes to the left up here. And I'm kind of thinking that this might be the hardest part of the hike, and if that's true, we're in good shape. Right. Slab Creek Trail. So I am going to, today is going to be a 10-mile hike. Basically down, I'm going to go down into this valley and then hike up through a couple valleys here eventually. So it's going to be a rather quiet valley hike for the most part, I'm hoping. But it is 10 miles, so you know, we have to stay on board. Tomorrow's my big day, 13 miles over Grey Wolf Pass. So hopefully we'll see how the knee works. We'll see how the feet work. And everything else works. Alright, I'm going to put this camera away so I can get to it. This little section of this trail still on the Slab Camp Creek or trail or whatever it's called here. I'm just starting out here, probably not even half a mile in. And it's just, you know, this is this this Olympic hiking right here. The green, the valley, the sun filtering through. It's beautiful. I wish I could tell you the smell. Probably there's even a taste. Ridge forming over here to our right. Looks like the first of a couple switchbacks here. You see that peak, probably not too well. She's a precursor of what's yet to come. Big bald peak over there. All these peaks on this side of the Olympics are bald. Come up on this bridge. There's a Gray Wolf River. It's nice that this bridge is here, because this river would be a pain to forge. Not that it can't be done. Well, once we get off this bridge, start to climb up this side of the river valley. I hear this climb is kind of punishing. We'll see. Quite the little gorge is developing down below us here. Gorge, canyon, whatever you want to. Ravine. Pretty steep here. It broke out into this little opening here. You can kind of see some of the high country. It's right up there. It's pretty much where we're going to be headed tomorrow. Just to the left of that, up that valley right there. So yeah. So I'm at the deer. What is this? Gray Wolf Creek. Like there's the bridge right behind me, right there. Yeah, I'm gonna be cooking some water. I'm gonna have a little bit of soup, warm soup. It's a little overcast. 2 miles to go up there. 2-mile truck to the Camp Ellis. Can't believe I've come the distance I've come so far, but yeah. So I decided to take a little break here, eat some soup, and get back on the road in a little bit. Not a soul here. I thought there would be people here. Might be a quiet weekend. Hey, so Camp Ellis. It's not much of a site really. It's a little, it's like a, no, let me show you. Here's my tent set up. I'm using the Lanshan Pro this time around. Oh, I am whooped. It was 10 miles in here. It was a hard 10 miles for me. Here's my bear bag. It's not very high right now. This is over here. We'll go over here to the trail, where the trail comes in. And Camp Ellis right there. Probably got a half dozen, maybe enough room for a half dozen people, a couple sites. There's over there. There's this one here. I passed one couple on the way up here to Ellis from down there at I don't even know what they call it, Three Fork. And then there's when I got here, as soon as I got here, I kind of just set up the tent and crashed out for a couple minutes. And another couple, a different couple, settled into that site that I was just showing you, but they got up and left. I think most people go up to what they call Falls Camp here. It's another few miles up the trail. I would rather catch those miles tomorrow morning when I'm fresh instead of this afternoon. I was just whooped. 10 miles is good. A little over 10 miles today. Tomorrow's about 12 miles, and that's a little concerning because of the uphill. First 6 miles is pretty intense uphill, and then intense downhill for another like 6 miles, and then it's a mile or so, a couple miles on the down, like kind of flat a little bit, going uphill a little bit. But yeah, kind of looking forward to tomorrow's hike. I hope the weather holds out. It's cleared out nice today, so hopefully everything will be good. It was kind of a dull hike in this morning. Not a lot going on, a lot of cloudy. It was overcast, and there wasn't a lot of views, mainly valley hike. Views will start tomorrow. Hopefully the sun will be out. I am going to just kind of bounce around here a little bit. I'm going to get dinner going. I'm hungry, and then I'm going to crash. I'm tired. I want to get up tomorrow morning early. I want to try to be on the trail early tomorrow morning. That way I don't have to worry about it. I can just take my time. Because I feel like today I kind of rushed a little bit. Like I wanted to make sure that I set the pace to get here on time, and I did that for sure. Probably overboard a little bit. But anyway, enough rambling. If something else comes up tonight, I'll give it a go, or I'll bring the camera back out. I don't really anticipate a lot happening tonight. I don't know if we'll see any more people. I anticipate we'll probably see a couple stragglers, but I'm surprised that I thought this was going to be like I don't know, Main Street, so to speak, and it hasn't been. There's hardly anybody down in here. All right, over and out. It's almost 7:15 here. Night one, after day one. I'm just looking around the campsite. There's the bear bags hung. I got my water in a trowel there. This tent's not big enough to put my gear in it, so here's my it's my backpack, just hung on the tree, old school way. Truck and pull, and here's my gear. Everything in here. My pillow. But yeah, so I'm about ready to call it a day, night. I'm exhausted, tired, and I'm just gonna go lay down and let nature take its course. Hopefully I can get up nice and early in the morning and get on the trail nice and early, feeling good, so I can get up over that pass and get down into camp tomorrow at a reasonable time and not be too devastated, because I was devastated today when I got into camp. But anyway, all right, sounds good, and talk to you tomorrow. Good morning. It's what's today would be Saturday. Is it today? Saturday morning? Yeah, Saturday morning. I've cleaned up camp here. Switch this around. Everything all here's where my tent was. There's everything packed up pretty much, I think. All right, so leaving Camp Ellis. We're heading that way, up to Gray Wolf Pass. Talk to you when we get on the trail. Came up on this, just got on the trail, just left the campsite a couple minutes ago. Came up on this beautiful forest. Reminds me of the Adirondacks back home. Trees are a lot bigger. But yeah, pretty sweet. I don't know if you can see that little, looks like a fitting they had to run. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. Where is it now? There it is. This is about the fourth one I've seen up here. It's following the trail. Must have been to a ranger cabin somewhere at one time. About an hour and a half into my hike. This day 2, Saturday. And I think I'm just about ready to start climbing. I don't think you can see, but right back in there, you can kind of see the top of the wall. It looks pretty mean from here. That's looking behind me. Mountains up there. Let's see if I can get it so you can see them. There you go. Right in there. All bald peaks. But this little clearing must have been a slide or even a burn one day. Oh, nothing's growing here. Starting to break out a little bit here, getting some views. You can see there's still, if I can get this, it's hard to see, but there's still snow up there. Take my word for it. Starting to break out into some of these meadows here. On my way up to Gray Wolf Pass. Skies have really cleared out this morning. I'm really stoked so far. Looks beautiful. Up on this guy here. A little baby. He doesn't even look full grown. Mama's got to be around somewhere. Starting to get some really good views now. Definitely hazy out. It's got to be the smoke from the fire. Starting to get out of the trees. Well, this is the first real view of the valley I came up. If you look way back there, it's like the third layer of hill. That is the Deer Ridge, I believe. So that's quite the distance. It's beautiful out here today. Broke out into this meadow here. I believe up that way is where I have to go. I believe. So it would be, yeah, let me see if I can do this there. Right up like there. Somewhere, that low spot maybe. Yeah, we'll get there. Every stuff is getting heavy. It's been a long morning. Little waterfall up there. Probably feeds this little stream I'm walking through. Well, I pretty much broke out of the trees for good. If you look right there, that's Gray Wolf Pass, and the trail kind of runs down. Whoops, there. I see the switchback, so yeah, we're getting there. My goal was to be there by noon, and I'm a little ahead of schedule, but I don't want to jinx anything because that looks rough. And I don't know the time it is now. I'll see. Just passed a guy. Said he camped up there. So yeah, he's heading out. I'm heading in. Coming out. See this little thing of snow. I'm gonna come around here. Little lake up here. A couple people down on a rock there. They didn't have a lot to say to me. I don't know. But right there's the pass. It's steep. We'll get there. If you look right about there is that lake, that little tarn there that we passed where those two people were. Like right behind those trees is where the pass is. This is hard up in here. It's steep, it's high, and the sun is out. So slow going. You think these, that's the needles right there. Quite the view. A little tarn there. A little tarn there. That's where those people were. I don't see them anymore. They must have scooted down. Now I can't see the trail over there, Cedar Lake. It'll be around here somewhere. I have to ask one of those guys there that have done it where the freaking cutoff is. That's an impressive peak right there, that rock wall. Woo! Slow going, but it's okay. I don't mind taking the views. There's that snow that we passed a while ago. Those two people are still down there. I don't know if you can. Where's my finger? Right about there. And one's in orange. There's the lake, that tarn. There's the valley. impressive peak right there. Right up there, you can see the sign to the pass. There's the pass. So looks like we're gonna make it in halfway decent shape as long as I can get across that okay. Kind of stoked. All right, reached the top here. We'll experience it together. Gray Wolf Pass. Oh, and there's our weather. What the F? How much of that is created by... there's our weather. Those two people are coming up the pass. Oh, fuck. Yeah, hope it dries up by the time it gets here. That's why I'm on the dry side of the mountains. Pretty beautiful. That must be the trail. I don't know. Quite beautiful. Let's get over here. I'll walk over to the other side and take a mountain, or a picture of the mountains on the other side. Well, walking around Gray Wolf Pass, right there's a sign coming around this way. And there is Mount Olympus. Impressive from this angle. Well, that's the valley I'm going to be hiking down into. Pretty steep down into it, but I'll be following up, kind of skirting up through these meadows. Right up there is the last meadow on the trail before it heads up over Hayden Pass one way, and I think it's Lost Pass the other way. 1,000-acre meadow is over in there somewhere, so yeah, kind of stoked to get in there. There's a sign for the actual pass. It was kind of windy there. I was sick of that side, so not sick of it, but wanted to get over here. See mountains for everywhere. That's got to be like deception and mystery in front of us there. Big mountains. I wonder if that's got to be Constance over there. I can't. It's hard. I've never been on this side. It's hard to tell what all the mountains are. All right. I'm going to find a place to put the pack down, drink some water, have a couple snacks, and just rest for a minute. Well, I'm getting ready to, I'm going to leave Gray Wolf Pass. I had a little bit of a snack, and I'm going to head down to camp here. It's about 6.5 miles from the top here, and most of that is downhill, so last little bit's back uphill again, but I'm not really too worried about it. I'll just do what I gotta do, nice and slow, steady, and we'll get there. All right, so take some pictures on the way down through, and talk to you when I get to the camp. Last views here from Gray Wolf Pass. All right, we'll get on the road and talk to you soon. So I believe that's deception and mystery right there in front of me. Deception Basin, I think that's on the other side of that. So yeah, that's got to be the brothers. And that real sharp peak, you can't really see it on here, but it's way in the distance there. I bet you that's Mount Cruiser. Looking like that. That is way far south. But yeah, those are pretty big mountains. Just can't get enough of these views. Come out here on this meadow, this alpine meadow. These views of deception and mystery is just, they're just phenomenal. Keep my eyes open for bear, but I haven't seen one. I don't know if I ever will. All right. It's beautiful here, huh? Check this meadow out. Still going down from Gray Wolf Pass. Ran into a family. Oh, a couple, and it appears to be their daughter. Spoke to for a while. I was impressed with the young girl. She was about 10 up here. Good job. Ouch. Some of the first views I've really had. Kind of where I come from, sort of. I'd say back there a little bit. The skies are not looking promising. I'll tell you that right now. But you never know. It could blow out. And that's where I'm headed, up that valley. Made it to the trail here. That's where I've come from. And that's where I gotta go. Dozy Meadows. On my way up to Dozy Meadows. Look at that huge peak up there. And just keep coming across meadow after meadow like this. This is beautiful. The deception poking out a little bit. On my way up to Dozy Meadows. It's looking behind me. I am just so impressed by these two mountains. Mystery and Deception. They are impressive peaks. I'm looking right back up at Gray Wolf Pass. It's right there. That's where I came from. There's a bear camp shelter. It's even got a metal roof on it. I'm not going to walk over to it. It's off the trail. Well, I made it to camp. All set up. Now I'm getting dinner ready. At least trying to. Chicken and dumplings. Night number 2. It has just about the right everything for me to like it. The thing about this stove here is you gotta check the fuel level on it. But yeah, I'm kind of tired. Beautiful out there. Take a little bit of walk. my bear hang. You see the meadow out there. And the ridge, the peaks. It's where I'm headed tomorrow. It's where I came from today. Dozy Meadows, and if you look right, if I can do it, a little marmot. He's looking right back at me. That's the extent of the wildlife we have here. I'm all eaten, and all the chores are done. The only thing left for me to do is go to bed. This weather moved out. Yes, I know. I got sprinkled a little bit. It's turning out to be a real beautiful night here. This campground is packed. You can see there's sites, and they start here. They go down all through the woods. Oh, whoops, way down to about there. Matter of fact, you can see the tents down there. Will not be here again. This is beautiful. I will not be here again by choice, only if I need to. It is a beautiful spot, though. This meadow is gorgeous. There's people everywhere, so I'm trying to be quiet and inconspicuous here. Isn't that beautiful down that valley? There's a Wolf Pass would be right there, I think, or it could be that one. It's either that or there. I forget. Hell of a climb. Right up there somewhere is the 1,000-acre meadow. That peak right there is gorgeous. Dozy Meadows down below me there. Peak. I think up that way is the 1,000-acre meadows. Come here another day for that one. Bring you out here. Get a taste of this. A couple marmots have gone to bed. There's a few out earlier. Incredible. There are a lot of people here. Morning, Sunday morning. That's where my tent was. And as you can see, I'm all ready to go. 8 miles today to Lower Cameron. And we'll see how it goes. Clouds are out this morning. So we'll see how long we get before it starts raining. But we'll get back in touch as soon as we get on trail a little bit. Say goodbye to Dozy Meadows. We're up to, I guess it's Lost Pass. This is the view this morning. And there's my direction. It didn't take long to get out of the trees here. Well, at least for a minute. Get a view. Mount Deception. Be right there. Down, it's the valley I came up. Probably started right about there. Come down off of Gray Wolf Pass yesterday. Right about there would be the 1,000-acre meadow in there somewhere. Get up a little bit higher, I'm sure I'll be able to see it. Tall mountain right there, folks. Tall mountain right there. Well, this climb has been a killer. I actually had nowhere to go but up, like straight up, so that's what I'm doing. But I'm looking across straight there. You can see the beginning of the well, the front edge of the 1,000-acre meadow goes up there. Oh, probably right up to the bowl of that peak right there. Down to, starts probably somewhere right in there. It's a big meadow for the Olympics, especially at Alpine. You'll have a lot of more or less flat space like that. That is 1,000-acre meadow. Just got up here on Lost Pass. Show you the other side in a second. And the top of Lost Pass was, there's people up there, so I decided to hike down a little bit the other side. It's pretty much the same view. There's Cameron Pass right there. Headed there. This is a situation. Anyway, Mount Cameron. Boop. Cameron Pass. You can kind of see the trail goes up along through there. Hopefully I come across some water. It's Lost Mountain. Look at this valley, it's beautiful. There's Cameron Pass. Beautiful, turning out to be a beautiful morning. Look at this beautiful meadow here I'm walking through. Came back from that way somewhere, but I just wanted to get some video shots of Lost Mountain and this basin in here. There's this mountain right here. I don't know what that's from. Geological terms. Look at this. Beautiful in here. Swing around this way. Up the Cameron Pass. Highest pass, trailed pass in the Olympic Mountains. See across there, the Lost Pass where I come from. Right there. Behind it is a 1,000-acre meadow. Big peak over there. I don't know which one that is. Probably windy up here. It's probably windy, so bet you that's Mount Anderson. Scanning across, starting to poke its head out is Mount Olympus over there. That's where we're headed. Yeah. That's where I've come from. Epic views up here. Hell of a climb. There's Mount Stone and Mount Skokomish right in front of me there. Mount Hopper. The other side of that is where the fire is. Made it to the top of Cameron Pass. Looking the other way. If you look right off in there, there's a little peak, and that in front of it is a bunch of cars. Obstruction point, maybe? It's hard to tell from here. That's what I would have to say. That or Deer Park. See the cars and all the reflections from the lights, the windows. Well, as you can see, southern mountains are all in smoke. I think that's straight ahead there, the Lightning Peak. That big Mount Stone in front of us. Mount Skokomish over there. Beautiful. Gets up over there is Mount Cameron. Good place for it. It's gonna be Mount Anderson there. It's got to be Constance. Right. Let's see if I can see it. Right there's got to be Constance. Mount Cameron. Cameron Basin. It's a valley I'm going to be walking down today. It's Mount Olympus. And what I thought was stone in Skokomish definitely isn't. Oh, big fly. So I'm coming down from Cameron Pass here, and there's still quite a bit of snow up here. Look at this bowl, just full snow. Looks beautiful. There's that, whoops. There's that snow that I just passed. Yeah, I should have skied down today. My legs probably wouldn't be smart They're a little rubbery. This is just a beautiful basin, Cameron Basin. This trail going down here. My trekking poles, maybe I should. Yeah, I wouldn't want to come up this way. This would have been gnarly. Looks gnarly. The other side's all meadow, pretty. The wind is blowing. I mean, look at this trail. This looks like you're on the moon or something. Digging down through this gully here. Which way is which? Definitely going to put the camera away so I can get down through here. And I'll get back out through it. Get back to you. I don't know if you'll see there's two hikers coming up the hill. Man, that looks painful. That's what I just come down through. That's where I'm headed. All right, heading down from Cameron Pass there. You look right up through there is where I just came. Those hikers are right, no, I can't see, right about there somewhere, but the trail goes up through there. Mount Cameron. Whoa, as I slip down the mountain, looking across. It's Mount Cameron right in front of us. I just got off the steep part. Let's see here, you can see those two hikers right about there. But yeah, just come down. But yeah, that's pretty steep up through there. And it keeps going there. You can't see the top there. It's not the top. Beautiful little stream running down this. That's where I come from there, Cameron Pass. That's where we're headed. I don't know if I'm going to get too many more views of Cameron Pass, but I wanted to get this last one in. You can kind of see the trail. It kind of cuts. Yeah, it kind of cuts across there. Goes up there. There's that snow mound right there. That snow patch is the top snow patch that I passed when I first left the pass. It's quite the meander down, quite the meander up. You get little pockets of these views every once in a while, and you just want to take them. Here's a wonderful view of the Cameron Basin, Mount Cameron. There's a straight ahead is Cameron Pass. And I think those two individuals that are coming down, they're going down through the rocks. You probably can't see them on this camera, but it don't look, it's not anything you want to do without full attention. Over here. Beautiful. It looks like a grand mountain in front of me. Walking down this little meadow, down this valley, heading that way. Well, somewhere down there is my camp for the night, down that valley. Valley hiking. Going to be in the Olympics. You better get used to it. The only approaches are the obstruction or obstruction point or Deer Park that have elevation, but if you want to get in here, you got to get in through a valley. Views just keep on coming here. Absolutely gorgeous. This meadow, the waterfall's right there. Beautiful. I'm about a month late with the wildflowers though. Seeing if you can see Cameron Pass behind. I don't know if we can get down here. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Might be. It's hard to tell. Well, made it to the Grand Pass Junction. I am heading down to the Three Forks area to go to Lower Cameron to camp tonight. So I've been hiking in the woods for a minute and I come out this beautiful meadow. Look at this. Ah, you gotta love the south-facing sides of these mountains. You have these beautiful meadows. North side get a little bleak, as you can see up there. But the south side get these wonderful meadows. Heading that way. So in that meadow, this breeze feels awesome. Another one of these meadows. It's beautiful out here. Look at this. That's a glacier. Whatever one it is, I don't know. Big one. It's starting to feel a little squatchy. All of a sudden, I just ended up in this forest of huge Douglas firs. Right into it. These are massive in here. Some are bigger than others, but just massive trees. Walking amongst the giants here. Well, it's the last night. I made it to my camp. It's not Lower Cameron though. It's about a half mile past it because Lower Cameron is one pad and it was taken. So I found this little place down by the river. Not much of a sight, but I'm able to get my tent up. For anybody that knows this area, Lower Cameron is not a campsite. All right, so it is a pad with a water source and a pad barely. So anybody watching this, Lower Cameron, not a very good place to camp. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to eat here accordingly. I'm going to get some rest and sleep. But my hair is such a lovely mess. I'm looking at, if I can get up at nice and early, I'm going to bolt. Get the fuck out of this forest. Excuse my French. I'm kind of down in a hole right here and don't really care to be. If it wasn't for the 16 miles hike out to the car, I probably would have kept going, but I figured I can put down here. It's about 5, 6 o'clock now, and a couple hours the sun will be down and I can get some sleep. Hopefully. Last night I got no sleep. And the night before I got beautiful sleep, so hopefully tonight I'll get some good sleep. But other than that, yeah, this is my campground, or my campsite. My stuff's strung all over, and my water filter is over there. You can see the little blue. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna eat. Got some food going here and some element. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be home. All right, it's getting dark out, but I just wanted to say one thing. I'm all set up. My camp's all there's my backpack. Thing is, I'm standing on the trail. There's the trail. My tent. But I just wanted to point out this brown. I love this brown because look at that. I mean, if you could hide that thing so well. It doesn't stand out for nothing. I really like that. It's winding down here in the forest. How's my hair looking? Oh, my hair could stand up. It's got enough grease in it. Yeah, the night is winding down here in the forest. I'm looking to go to bed pretty soon. Got my bear bag up, I think. Where'd I put it? Oh, it's right there. Right, look behind me. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Boop. All right. But night's winding down. Wasn't the camp that like I said, but it'll work. I'm just wandering around the last couple minutes of the night. And that's it. Talk to you in the morning. Good morning. I think it's like day 4. I am all packed up from my little spot. And I am headed that way down to the trailhead to hike out today. 12 miles. Relatively mostly downhill and flat. The last 2 miles of the hike though is uphill. So hopefully I'll have some gas by the time I get there. I got snacks and stuff, but we'll see. It's going to be a drag today, I think, getting out of here, but we'll get there. I don't know how well this is coming out. Hiking down the valley, came out on this, looks like a avalanche path. And it breaks you out to this view of this jagged little peak there. Pretty impressive. You know what this tree reminds me of? That song that goes, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. My anaconda what? My anaconda what? See if I can do this without dropping anything or myself in the river. You just have to seat to ponder on. Alrighty then. Starting to get lower and lower in the valley here. I'm dancing in and out of the sun. The sun is out, but I'm so deep down in this little valley. Getting narrow, so it looks like we'll be getting there soon. Look at this log bridge. Going over Cameron Creek. Could have told me this could have been an Adirondack Creek. Trees are a little bigger. Like I said, that always gives me the weebie-jeebies going over a bridge like that. It just always will. Well, okay. Alright, this is the Grey Wolf River, where day one I crossed, or didn't cross, or came to. I think I had a, right over there, I had my soup for a snack. Ooh, as I trip off the bridge here, it's a little wiggly. These 100-foot Douglas firs that they make for bridges here. I wonder what their shelf life is. Well, okay, let's get back up here to the sign. There's a sign somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. Campsites, Three Forks, privy. There was a privy over there. Up here there's a sign too for my trail, which basically leads me out of the park and back to my Jeep. It's kind of the stem of my lollipop loop here. Not a true loop. Right here, Slab Camp. That's where I'm headed. Following the Grey Wolf down. So Yeah, there's a little bit of a climb involved here, so I'm going to put the stuff away and get at it, and we'll talk to you later. Just hit the park boundary, the Olympic National Park. Just going out. I don't think they even have a marker coming the other way. I didn't recognize one, at least. National Forest lands in front of me. Well, here's a sign going the other way, but I'm half a mile past where maybe even a mile past where I hit that white marker. I don't know what's going on. National Park out here is screwy. I don't think they know what the hell's going on half the time. Look at this game trail I just came upon. Goes up there pretty. Right up along through there. But I'm impressed with this right down through here. You can see it wind all the way down through here. This thing's used all the time. And I just heard some branches snap. And those are fresh hoof prints right down there. Damn. I suck at seeing wildlife. I don't know if I remember this. I think I was coming down through here so fast on my way in that I didn't even stop and see this, I don't think. Yeah. Quite the view. I'm still at the same slide area where I showed you that last view. Look at these hills leading up to these enormous mountains way up there. Yeah, reminds me of the Adirondacks, the way the hill is and the forest on the hill. The only thing is, this forest is mainly Douglas fir and western cedar, and both those trees are just enormous, way bigger than anything in the Adirondacks. So before all these trees, can't really see what's going on here, but this is one hell of a gorge that this river forms down through here. It's really hard for the camera to pick it out with all the light and everything, but it is straight down from this side. Straight down. I don't know how these trees grow on. And then, I mean, this is what's above us. Straight up. And it keeps going. This is so impressive. Made it back down to the Gray Wolf River. Now I gotta get my tired legs up to the trailhead. It's about 2 miles uphill to the other side of that valley. Those trees up there, about the elevation I gotta gain. Not quite that steep where I'm going though. It was steep coming down there. I can't believe I went up that. Jesus, what was I thinking? I don't think this bridge is ever going to get washed out. It's on, like, it looks like cast iron beams. They just got to keep the upgrade on it. But we'll see. I'm not too impressed with the national park. I think they're a sloppy organization, half-assed. All right. How y'all doing? I'm done climbing, and I'm up in this little Douglas fir forest right before the trailhead here. So my feet are sore, they're tired, and I feel a little like drained right now, but I kind of pushed it because I just wanted to get to the car. So other than that, I'll pick you up when we get to the trailhead. Sorry. I don't know if you can see, but there's the Jeep. So that means my feet are a little sore. Like I said, I'm a little like just I overexerted a little bit. But I'm glad I'm here. Remember I said this was the hardest part of the trip. We're gonna be in good shape. Well, I don't know if it was, but we did all right. Good truck. So close to my little Jeep. Eat my Jeep up. Did it? Living to hunt. All right. Up, down, 666. All right. Well, put the trucking poles down. Hopefully the key is still, yep. Key is still here. I don't know if I can get it out of the thing here. I don't want it to get lost after all. There we go. Look at this. Well, my backpack's on. If anything catastrophe happens, we'll let you know. But after that, yeah, if anything is left to talk about, we'll talk about. But that's the end of the trip. I'm kind of tired, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. But I want to thank everybody who took part and make sure I got out here this time. Thank you so much.